conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Ball stolen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's Sochan missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They set the pick. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
Klay trusted his mechanics. He knows he has this shot down pat.
Here's Wesley. Teardrop shot. And it's the Warriors' ball. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. On deep. Another three for Golden State.
What can you say? If you start hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty, sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
First team foul.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Now here's Curry. Finding around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has.
Ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
With the drive.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Green, the screen. Curry with it. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Green, the screen. Bobbed up there for Green. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. Here's Wesley. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. That one, no good. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors leading by 5. Curry fires from way outside. Pulls from the top of the key. A rebound by the Spurs.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Count that bucket.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. There's the triple. Another miss by Curry. Spurs trail by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
It's Wesley on the wing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Payton surveying the floor. Here's Kabengele. Payton outside. And he drives in. And Payton throws it down hard.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket hitter.
Vassell, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Vassell. There's the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Outside, Payton. From deep. Payton with another miss. Good if it goes. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter.
The Spurs, 10.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Payton played in with a nice touch off the glass. Payton's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the right side. Passing, no good. Outside, Payton shoots the 3. Payton with another miss. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here is DiVincenzo. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Got a hand on it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the lane. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm. Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Cuts off the pass. Poked loose. And stolen by Payton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 7. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Another shot. Here's Barlow. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Bates-Diop. The kick outside to Butler. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. There's Brown with the 3. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Brown, good. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Payton's got 16.
where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Klay Thompson.
Here's Curry. He's got 9. Thompson outside. Outside for Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. 12 points for him.
That is just picture-perfect form from Stephen Curry.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Back to Thompson from the arc. And no good that time. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
The versatility of Curry in the pick and roll. He can make a play for himself, the roller, or someone else on the perimeter.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Drops in the tray.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Here's San Antonio. Now Wesley. 8 points for him. Up top, Vassell. Johnson from outside. Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken.
Don't be anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody can know. Don't be any. But nowadays, everything don't change. It gonna be like you say, everybody's business. My own business, not to make my business. I will take myself to the public. Myself on the public. Everything you say, and everything you do, and everything you want, and everything you get, everybody could know. Everybody could know. It be everybody in business.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We're in San Antonio. The Spurs with home court playing here at the AT&T Center. Take a look at the Warriors. They're looking to start this road trip off with the win and continue their winning streak.
Yeah, and I think they feel confident about this matchup. They had the advantage first time round, and we'll see what adjustments come from the other side.
I think they might make a few changes, but honestly, I think they're a confident bunch, and they'll go mostly with the same approach they had last game.
Basket counts. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And here are the Warriors now, after the basket by San Antonio. Curry with a wide-open look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Wesley. Misses the three. Thompson outside. Curry fires from way outside. The long-distance three is buried.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And the basket by Curry.
Moving well off the ball. Steph got some space, and he buried it.
Here's Wesley. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Kevon Looney, first personal foul.
And Collins has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point. Curry, good.
What a confident three-point shooter Steph Curry is. Never intimidated by the range.
It's deflected. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. From deep three-point range. And another three for Golden State.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wesley. 6 points for him.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Sohan. The shot misses. Warriors leading by 8. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Out to Payton. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Payton.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
A minute 20 left in the first. Pass to Collins. It's taken away by Payton. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Payton's got 5 points so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Johnson outside. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Kevin Gelly. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And the buzzer sounds, and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Warriors on top, running away with it. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Spurs trail by 21. Butler, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Payton from outside. As he pulls it in.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. No good on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the Spurs with possession here. Down low. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Connects from three-point range. Wiggins has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
It's good on the putback. Massey's got his first points in this one.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Butler way outside. The Spurs rebound. Brown, good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Three-pointer, Payton. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's off from three-point range. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Pass to Wiggins. Launches a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Brown wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to Payton.
2 minutes.
The tray. That shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Substitution.
Boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly.
1:35 left here in the second. Here's Butler. And the shot is long.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Golden State.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors.
Stephen Curry.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Brown.
Golden State.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
That one on Thompson. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Man showing some terrific range.
4-3.
Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 27.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 30.
Steph makes it look so easy. One of the most efficient offensive players ever.
And through one half.
She dance, got some heaven pants. We on a different way, I am the veteran. Ay, yeah, like quit my pants, then just do my dance. Ay, yeah, on the game, then it just represent. Ay, yeah, Mona Lisa's and Picasso's, bones are limp. I'm a chop, culture vision on the 508 form. When we out, came storm like it's X-Men. With me, you is in my pockets. And I leave like it's Jumpman, coach seats in the airman, trophies. Don't compare them. What's a Grammy to a necklace? Send my granny give it to me. What's a to a fake? Indonesia, what's a language? Think I'm speaking like a background on a whole different continent. We got different ad-libs, we got different mothers, we got different cash, we got different chances, we got different culture. Rolling deep on my dogs, you would think it's a veterinary. I reach my goals by January. Get the eyes of a tiger, Katy Perry. Getting married to the game, little we not the same in that. Like Johnny Dang, and that done stole my 20 came and I'm joking. About it. Get your you too slow, just get to the Joe woke up, I get to the commas, you rolled it and polish. I do not write, I just tell my truth when I get in the booth. I don't want no Judas, got computers, got so many sons, I don't know what the mood is. If you got a like got a Kamuda, we full up with Goonies, but I'd rather sit on my feet like a Buddhist. You I get me lacunas. I fell in love in the middle of COVID, she better than Addison Rae. You man did a post for that fashion over 7 times and he never got paid. I told my girl hit a mute on the Zoom and I should taking off the parade. I said the family would trip in Japan for the week because that's how we raised. Get your mans. If you switching up, then tell me in advance. Yeah, ayy, sticky hoe red honey's on my fingertips. Ayy, yeah, chain swinging, don't know where the medal is. Ayy, pull up with a she dance, got some heaven pants. We on a different way, I am the veteran. Ayy, yeah, like quit my pants, then just do my dance. Ayy, yeah, on the game, then it just represent. Ayy, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Me and Warren by the it is getting scary. Thought I'm about to leave, but I renew the lease. All the snake, get a peace sign, rewind that. Remind that we're the kings for return to ashes. Don't forget now. On the manual background, ayy. Who the trying to go clash? We are practically the most savage, the most braggadocious boy that you ever seen. I'm on caffeine, the black G's, and them whole bags and keys. These flow. I'm sitting petite, I'm limping. Cause I got a whole game to carry. At the top, you can't reach. Oh my god, my Nikes, I'm Mariah Carey. Got a check in December. You miss shots like a Superman who don't join the military. Miss a sign, you the side of a dairy. Where you go? Getting scary. I don't. I'm pretty. And I back at it, I don't play by the rules, I don't work any QE, like anything that'll make any moves, I don't make any suits before you walk and take up the shoes. Are you little boys?